What happened to Pablo Escobar's deadliest hitman? Velasquez is identified as one of the main assassins of the Medellín Cartel. He confessed to at least 300 murders, and including the kidnapping of Bogota mayoral candidate Andres Pastrana Arango from Colombian politician Carlos Mauro Hoyos. Known by his nickname, Popeye, he admitted to organizing more than 3,000 murders and helped plan the bombing that killed 110 people. But what happened to Pablo Escobar's deadliest hitman? Stay tuned to find out all about it. During the 1980s and 1990s, Pablo Escobar's cocaine business made him one of the richest men in the world. And Velasquez joined the Medellín Cartel before he turned 18 and became one of Escobar's most trusted lieutenants and hitmen. He is said to be one of modern history's most dangerous men. He was the top assassin of Pablo and has killed over 300 people and ordered hits on 3,000 more. Velasquez turned himself in to the authorities in 1992 and was imprisoned for 23 years. It is said that during this time, he developed a reputation for the tales he shared about his life of crime. On December 23, 2019, Velasquez was moved for medical reasons from Valledupar maximum security prison to La Picota prison in Bogota. After spending a month in the hospital on January 8, 2020, it was revealed that Velasquez had terminal esophageal cancer and had only a few months to live. According to the National Penitentiary and Prison Institute, John Jairo Velasquez, also known by the nickname Popeye, passed away at the National Cancer Institute in Bogota, where he had been receiving treatment since late December. According to prison officials, a former hitman for the late drug lord Pablo Escobar, who admitted to killing hundreds of people during one of Colombia's bloodiest times, passed away from cancer in Bogota on February 6, 2020, at the age of 57. He was sentenced to 23 years in prison for organizing the assassinations of a presidential candidate before being released on parole in 2014. After being released from jail, he told the news magazine Semana that today it appears like a barbarity, but those actions seem appropriate when a war is in progress. Did you know he launched a YouTube channel called Repentant after being freed? He later rose to fame as an author and YouTube sensation who delivered irate tirades against communist rebels and dishonest politicians, and once declared his intention to run for the Senate. He acknowledged taking part in some of the most infamous crimes committed in Colombia, such as the murder of Luis Carlos Galán, who was on the verge of becoming president when he was shot dead in 1989 for speaking out against the country's powerful drug cartels, and the bombing of an Avianca flight in 1989 that claimed 107 lives. Popeye was also the mastermind of the bombing of a commercial Avianca flight in 1989. They had a bomb on Avianca Flight 203 because they wanted to assassinate presidential candidate Cesar Gaviria Trujillo before the 1990 elections. However, Velasquez didn't stay out of trouble for very long after being released from prison. Authorities declared in 2017 that they were seeking his arrest for parole violation after he was discovered at a party with a significant drug trafficker who was wanted by the United States. He was eventually apprehended in 2018 on extortion-related charges. The head of the National Cancer Institute, Carolina Weisner, said that Velasquez had stomach cancer, but prison officials claimed that he had esophageal adenocarcinoma, which spread and ultimately killed him. The news of his passing quickly spread throughout Colombian radio stations, which dedicated hour-long programs to talking about his numerous crimes, the victims, and the country's ongoing fight to eradicate the still dominant illicit drug trade. In a message to Velasquez's family, Army Commander Eduardo Enrique Zapatero said, "We are people. We are from Colombia." In Colombia, he called the drug trafficking a disease. One of the dead presidential candidate's sons, Carlos Galán, claimed to have found a way to forgive his father. He tweeted, "No human being's death makes me joyful. I hope he felt regret for all of his crimes as he faced death." Velasquez passed away at the National Cancer Institute in Bogota, the country's capital, where he had been getting treatment since December for stomach cancer. He was a close friend and business partner of Pablo Escobar, who, from the Colombian city of Medellín, controlled a vast drug trade that exported tons of cocaine to the United States. Did you know that he also wrote 2 books? He wrote 2 best-selling books about his life as Escobar's top sicario, and he was in the 2019 movie Ex-Sicario, Pablo Escobar's Hitman. What do you think of the Pablo's hitman Popeye? Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.